Arsenal has just revealed that it's in pole position to sign a striker with more goals than Cole Palmer. And Mikel Arteta receives great news about his coveted £50 million target. Stay with me until the end of the video to understand everything that's happening behind the scenes at the Emirates Stadium. But before that, if you're as passionate about Arsenal as we are, don't waste any time and subscribe to our channel right now to stay updated on everything happening with the greatest team in the Premier League. And without further ado, let's dive into today's top news. Arsenal are likely to be busy in the summer transfer window as Mikel Arteta and Edu look to bolster their ranks even further. The Gunners have enjoyed a great season for the most part and are eager to take Manchester City all the way in the Premier League title race. Arsenal are back to the levels they reached in the late 1990s to mid-2000s, when they were regularly competing for the title. The Gunners could become even better with a few key signings, so there's a good chance we'll see Edu and Arteta target some top talents in the coming months. An area Arsenal could do with strengthening is up front, as they don't currently have an out-and-out number 9 who can clinically dispatch into the back of the net. The Gunners obviously have some great forwards, but when it comes to a clinical centre forward who can break down frustrating defences, one will surely be on the wish list. Now, a report from Caught Offside has linked Arsenal with one of the Bundesliga's surprise stories of the season, and it suggests the Gunners may just be in the lead. The report claims Arsenal have set their sights on Stuttgart's Serhou Guirassy, who has registered 27 goals and 3 assists in all competitions this term. This puts the 28-year-old ahead of the likes of Alexander Isak, Cole Palmer and Mohamed Salah when it comes to goals in all competitions in 2023 of 24. The Gunners aren't alone in the race for Guirassy, however. Manchester United, Newcastle United, Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, Atletico Madrid and AC Milan are apparently also in pursuit. However, the report claims Guirassy's priority is believed to be a transfer to a Premier League club that will play in the Champions League, which would place Arsenal as the favourites in this particular race. Guirassy's release clause is said to be just €17.5 million, £15 million, which is obviously an absolute bargain for a Premier League club. The Guinea international seems like a good shout for Arsenal as a squad option to provide an attacking outlet and break down solid defences. He's powerful, talented, prolific, in his prime years, can be snapped up for a modest release clause, and his salary demands should be easy for the Gunners to meet. Saudi clubs could now offer lucrative deals to 2 Arsenal stars to entice summer move. Mikel Arteta has built a fantastic squad at the Emirates Stadium. Almost every player at the club has stepped up at one point or another since the start of last season, and that's why we are fighting for the title. Arsenal are expected to be active in the upcoming summer transfer window. All eyes will be on who Arteta and Edu will sign, but a few of our players could be shown the door too. Now, a report has claimed that 2 Arsenal stars could see some big money offers come their way in the next few months. Arsenal's Gabriel Jesus and Thomas Partey on Saudi radar. Gabriel Jesus and Thomas Partey, at different stages of their Arsenal careers, have been the club's best players. The Brazil international joined us from Manchester City in the summer of 2022 and instantly took us to another level. He played a massive part in our attempt to win the Premier League title last season. Partey has been unbelievable for us as well. The Ghanaian has had a number of injury issues since joining us from Atletico Madrid in 2020, but he has been brilliant whenever he's been fit. In the upcoming summer transfer window, things could change for both Partey and Jesus. Arsenal are said to be open to selling the former Manchester City man this summer, and Atletico Madrid have been linked with a move to sign him. Partey, on the other hand, will enter the final year of his contract, and he could be sold too. News about Jorginho's new contract suggests the Ghana international will leave. Now, Give Me Sport claim that clubs in Saudi Arabia are eyeing a move for both Partey and Jesus in the upcoming summer transfer window. It has been claimed that they are considering whether to put a lucrative contract offer on the table in an attempt to entice them away from Arsenal this summer. Mikel Arteta has a few big decisions to make this summer. Signing new players is hard enough in this inflated market, but Arteta has to decide which players he wants to let go to free up space in his squad. Jesus and Partey could both be shown the door for 2 big reasons. The first is that Arsenal could get some good money for the 2 players. Even though Partey will have a year left on his contract, he is an incredible player, and we could get a decent fee for him, especially from clubs in Saudi Arabia. Jesus is still only 27, which means he will command a significant fee as well. To add to that, by selling Jesus and Partey, Arsenal will save a lot of money on wages. They are among the highest paid players in the squad right now. Things could change very quickly in football, but we think Arsenal will let both Partey and Jesus go if good offers arrive. Arsenal now know Everton's plan for Amadou Onana. Mikel Arteta is keen to add to his midfield options at Arsenal. Although Arsenal have offered Jorginho a new contract, and Thomas Partey has now come back into the team, there is still work to be done in that part of the pitch in the upcoming summer transfer window. Jorginho is in the twilight years of his career, and Arteta can't rely on him to cope with playing week in, week out. Meanwhile, Partey's injury record also means that he can't be depended upon to be available to play on a regular basis. Martin Odegaard is a nailed-on starter for the Gunners, as is Declan Rice, who once again shone in Saturday's win over Bournemouth. However, this duo require more support. As such, Arsenal are eyeing up a move for Everton ace Amadou Onana. The Belgian would bring extra physicality and energy to Arsenal's midfield unit and, crucially, looks likely to be available this summer. According to The Sun, Everton are now planning for life without the 22-year-old. This report states that Everton hope to sell Amadou Onana overseas for big money to balance their books, possibly picking up a fee in excess of £50 million. The Toffees need to make sacrifices this summer to improve their financial situation, and would therefore be willing to cash in on Onana. Clearly, they would rather sell him abroad than strengthen a Premier League rival, but if they are serious about bringing the midfielder to the Emirates Stadium, then Arsenal could likely offer a more attractive financial package to the Merseyside outfit than any interested continental club could table. Onana would be an interesting addition to Arteta's ranks. He is a powerful runner, reads the game well, and has excellent physical attributes. There are still rough edges in his game, and he needs to show that he can be more influential in opposition territory, but he is undeniably a huge talent with his best years almost certainly still ahead of him. If he were to come to Arsenal, the 11-cap Belgium international would learn plenty from Partey and Jorginho. Jorginho is already enjoying a role as a mentor at Arsenal. Onana would also offer proven and reliable cover for Rice. Arsenal sporting director Edu may now be plotting to test Everton's resolve when it comes to selling Onana to a foreign club. And to finish, Arteta praises David Raya after Premier League Golden Glove win. Speaking to Arsenal's official website, Arteta highlighted how the signing of David Raya has given the Gunners a platform to go on to win trophies, with the Spanish international another success story from the transfer market. Signed on loan with an option to buy for £27 million, Raya has been one of the surprise hits of the season for Arsenal after replacing fan favourite Aaron Ramsdale between the sticks, with the 27-year-old this week winning the Premier League Golden Glove. Indeed, Raya's performances this season have been nothing short of fantastic, and Arteta now thinks the Catalan goalkeeper has set the standards needed for Arsenal to go on to win trophies, with the Basque coach saying, "I'm really pleased. It's a huge success for the team in this league to achieve that with a few games to go still, with the numbers we are producing. It gives us a huge foundation to be closer to winning titles and winning trophies. The contribution of everybody, including David obviously, is really good." Raya's success shows Arsenal fans need to trust Arteta's transfers. Arsenal fans have often been quick to judge Arteta's transfers, with the aforementioned Ramsdale slated by supporters before quickly becoming one of the most beloved figures at the club. And the same can be said for Raya, who arrived under huge scrutiny before quickly showcasing why Arsenal and Arteta has made the decision to pursue the Brentford goalkeeper. Indeed, this summer will see Arteta made a similar move in the transfer window, and for Arsenal fans, they must now know to trust the manager when it comes to the market given how many success stories there now have been. Well folks, those were the main news for today. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated on everything happening with our beloved team, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel now and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Thanks for joining us, and until the next video.